Gemini, relief. Past life, beneath the deck, is water. You're working through emotions right now, and it is through the emotions that is making you feel like you have a weight, and you're learning and feeling a way for how to use your emotions to be informed about a situation, but not to have you feeling down and weighted down. This feels like a need to have a balance between your strategy, your rationale, and the heart space too, like an opening of the balance. There's something from your past life, and I'm not saying from past life before you were incarnated, maybe a different decade in your life that's reemerging for you to confront right now. It's almost like you're feeling like there's some other part of you that's ready to emerge and release itself to be a part of this world, some creative venture, some talent, some ability. And by birthing this thing and going in this direction, you know that it will bring you relief. I'm going to get some tarot cards out here in just a moment, but I want to give you these messages that are coming up just related to the Oracle Gemini. Also, another thing that's coming up is that someone in this space who's watching this, you are dealing with a matter related to friendships or family from a younger time in your life. There's some baggage, some challenge, some foggy air related to someone from your past. And maybe because there had just been years that had passed, maybe you felt or they felt that everything was all good and it was over, but it's not exactly resolved. There's still some emotions about that. There's still some feeling around what that situation was. And something is happening, Gemini right now, where it's reemerging. This situation is coming back up again, and you're wanting relief from that. And what this feels like to me, again, I'll get some cards out here in just a moment, is that there's going to be some relief. There may be an opportunity to share what impact was felt from that particular thing in the past, okay? But definitely there's something coming back up, from the past that it feels like it's time to address it, to have the relief that you desire from that. God, angel, spirit guides, why is relief here? I just heard fear. Be cognizant of if fear is getting in the way of whatever it is you're working through right now, Gemini. All right, relief. Why is relief out here? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, for Gemini. Why is relief here? Okay, they're working really, really hard. You're wondering if the work that you're putting forth is really worth it. You're working on something that's very important to you right now. All right, beneath the deck, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. The sun will shine. This is a reminder that what you are working to and working toward, it's going to work out. It popped out kind of like this, which lets me know, Gemini, that some days you have doubt. Is what I'm doing to work really, really hard, really going in any direction? Is this ever going to pay off? What am I really doing this for? The Ace of Wands kind of popped out sideways too. So it feels like there is some doubt here. There's some doubt. And it also feels like you're doing some of this work in private. Maybe you are not trying, this came out reverse, so you're not wanting to share with people what it is that you're working on. You're just wanting to keep your creative idea to yourself. So because of that, it probably feels like a lot more pressure to get it done right. It's harder to kind of keep the secret to yourself that you're working on this project, and you're ready to see the outcome of what it is that you're working on. And the Wheel of Fortune is beneath the sun, which says that just continue on in divine timing. You got this nudge to even go on this journey, to take this action for a reason. And so you putting the work in is going to pay off. So again, I saw it pop out sideways. So if you're having doubt, this feels like keep going. Keep going. Relief is coming. And as a matter of fact, the work that you're putting in right now is a part of what's going to create the relief that you're looking for in this matter. God, angel, spirit guides, why is past life here? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Why is past life here for Gemini? Okay, yeah, taking stock. You're feeling worried. I just heard that some of you came out of something really tough in your past and you don't want to go back. You don't want to return to it. So you're trying to have that strategy. This is the King of Swords. You're wanting to be very clear. You're wanting to feel confident that you're making sound decisions because you are worried. You're just really worried about if what you're working on is going to pay off. You've taken a lot of risks in this matter. You've sacrificed quite a bit. And it's kind of like this energy of, I just need to know, like I know that it's going to work. What this says is maintain that emotion. So the Queen of Cups is here. That's the water that we're picking up right here. So this feels like, Gemini, you have to trust. You have to go within yourself and trust that this is going to work because you want it to work. Your hard work is going to pay off because you want it to and because you trust spirit. It's scary right now. You know, sometimes it can feel like time is running out. When I see the Nine of Swords here, especially with the, I guess, the Seven of Pentacles too, right? I was going to say Nine of Pentacles. That's interesting. That's what you're working toward. So seeing this here together just feels like you're looking at things through a really harsh filter right now. You are almost putting unnecessary pressure on your efforts, on what you're working on. And it kind of feels like it's okay to just allow yourself to remember your why, find the joy in what it is that you're doing. With that sun being out here, the sun is a card that is a reminder that the more you inundate your life with things that bring you joy and vitality, the lighter whatever it is that you're working on becomes. The Ten of Cups beneath the King of Swords, which says to me that you're working so that you can have the family, your home, belonging, all of the things that you're desiring. The last thing that I want to share with you, and then I'll go ahead and get off of here. If there's someone that's in your ear or someone near you who's challenging your efforts or making you feel like what you're doing is not good enough, I need you to know that you're valuable, you're worthy. If there's someone contributing to the sense of worry or the sense of, I keep feeling a sense of panic, if there's someone contributing to that, my hope is that you remember your worth, you remember your value, and do what you have to do to create healthy, safe space around you so that you can maintain healthy mind and body with whatever it is you are working on. That's what I have, Gemini, for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I hope I get to see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care. Bye.